The South China Sea, dense with geopolitical currents, has long been a hotbed of contention among several Asian nations, prominently including China and the Philippines. Their dispute pivots primarily on issues of territorial sovereignty over various islands, reefs, and waters, each claimed on historical and legal grounds. This area is not only of strategic military importance, but is also a vital corridor for international trade, carrying about a third of global shipping. The photograph captures a Chinese Coast Guard vessel, unleashing torrents of water onto a smaller Philippine boat. The image is powerful, almost cinematic, yet it underscores the dire realities of modern naval confrontation without a single bullet being fired. The mere presence of military and Coast Guard ships from both countries in these waters has been enough to escalate tensions in the past, but the adoption of water cannons adds a new layer to the conflict. It shifts the narrative from silent standoffs to aggressive, yet non-lethal engagements. Contrasting perspectives from regional security analysts suggest that this strategy may be designed to assert dominance without crossing into open hostilities. On the surface, deploying water cannons might seem less severe than military engagements, but the implications are significant and multifaceted. The recent incident occurred near Scarborough Shoal, a rich fishing ground and a pivotal point of territorial dispute. Witnesses recount that while the Philippine vessels were on a routine supply mission, they were aggressively pushed back by the water cannons, risking crew safety and escalating the potential for direct conflict. Strategic implications unfold from this incident. China's use of water cannons is seen by many as a tactic to avoid military confrontation, while still emphasizing their territorial claims and demonstrating their capacity to enforce control over the area. This is perceived as a calculated move within the ambiguous realm of gray zone warfare, a concept involving tactics used to achieve military objectives without engaging in open combat. Experts in maritime law argue that while the use of water cannons isn't explicitly mentioned in territorial laws, it could constitute a violation of the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, which emphasizes peaceful resolution of disputes and freedom of navigation. This tactical escalation brings various implications for regional and international diplomacy. Firstly, it tests the bounds of what is acceptable in international waters, thus setting a precarious precedent for other disputes around the globe. Second, it conveys a strong diplomatic message to other Southeast Asian nations, possibly altering regional alliances and U.S. policy in Asia. The incident nods to a larger pattern of assertive maritime conduct by China, reflecting its strategic intent to reinforce sovereign claims while deterring U.S. influence in regional affairs. However, it also prompts a need for diplomatic interventions and highlights the critical role that multilateral forums and back-channel negotiations play in de-escalating such conflicts. Looking forward, the international community must address this escalation dynamically. Potential scenarios range from continued aggressive patrolling and the risk of further escalations to a diplomatic breakthrough facilitated by international mediation. Decision-makers should consider both immediate measures to prevent incidents and long-term strategies for robust regional cooperation. Leveraging diplomatic platforms like ASEAN, increasing the visibility of United Nations roles in such conflicts, and encouraging mutual understanding through joint maritime patrolling could be effective strategies. Additionally, enhancing naval diplomacy and creating communication hotlines to prevent misunderstandings in high-tension situations are crucial steps towards a more stable Southeast Asian maritime domain. The water cannon incident not only destabilizes an already fragile regional atmosphere, but also manifests a turning point that may redefine future maritime diplomacy. As we navigate through these turbulent waters of geopolitical shifts, your voice and engagement become ever more critical. We encourage you to dive deeper, share your insights, and join the conversation. What are your thoughts on the evolving maritime diplomacy in the South China Sea? How do you see the role of international cooperation in resolving these disputes? Share this video, comment your views below, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful updates. Together, let's shape the dialogue and contribute to a more stable and peaceful maritime future.